Hello everybody and welcome back to season 47 of the Pichu London Ally Better Together series. This is it, folks. It is the championship race at Homestead, Miami. 4 drivers are left in the fight for the title, and the highest finisher of those 4 will be your season 47 champion. Let's take a look at the first competitor in the Championship 4, and that is Rich Roy in the 1 car. Rich Roy is looking to give Trackhouse their first championship in the PLABT series. And Rich Roy's had a handful of wins under his name, and he's hoping that this is the day that he becomes a series champion. He's worked real hard to get here, had a couple big results to get him here this far, is looking to give Trackhouse again their first title in the series. Last season we saw 2311 get their first title. We'll see if good luck will be on the side for one of the newer teams in this field, and we'll see if Rich Roy can pull off a win here today, or maybe even be in the highest of the 4 at least to win the championship. Our second competitor in the Championship 4 is Yuzi Accel, the rookie phenom who's won twice this season, trying to bring home another title for Hendrick Motorsports. And the 5 has had a lot of promise in his career, and even if he doesn't win this season, the future looks very bright for this young driver. Right next to him is the 8, Isaiah Burniche. Burniche, the in-season tournament winner from this season, looks to cap off a phenomenal year with a championship. He's going to start on the bottom with Yuzi Accel, but we'll see if he can work his way up to become the champion today. And last but not least, the last competitor for the title race is Connor Breton, the 54 team from Joe Gibbs Racing. Connor has already won a championship in his career, and so he's looking to be one of the few drivers to win 2 championships in this series. Already a legend himself with a handful of wins and a title to boot, but he is looking to build on his legendary career with another championship today. And those are your 4 drivers that are competing for the title here at Homestead, Miami. And there you see the front row starters, John Andrews and Igor Barreto. They're not competing for the title today, but they are trying to compete to get at least one more win before this season is over. Especially for John Andrews, who didn't make the playoffs. Who did make the playoffs, but he did garner some wins this season. We haven't had a driver win 3 races in this season 47. So Andrews might be the only one to do it here today if he plays his cards right. But the battle will be all about the championship for today, and who will be the highest finisher of the 4 that will take home the title. We're about to get underway with the green flag at Homestead, Miami. Alrighty guys, away we go in the championship race at Homestead, Miami. It's between Rich Roy, Yuzi Accel, Isaiah Burniche, and Connor Breton for the championship. And there you see those 2 of the 4 competitors in row 3, very close to the front of the pack. But it won't matter though, but it will not matter unless if they are able to hang on to try to get to the front of the championship 4. But the good starting spot is key to keeping things steady, trying to stay out in front to win this title. 100 laps to run here, with stages ending on laps 20 and 45. Here we go. The green has been waved for the championship race at Homestead, Miami. It is on. Great start for the 8 car, already up to 3rd place. And Yuzi Accel's on the outside. And look at the 8 car already move up to the front early on. Andrews going to the outside, nearly in the wall. Andrews in the wall now. He goes up into the wall. And now the lead goes to John Andrews. Burniche has moved up to second place. What a start for the 8 car, but this has just begun. The battle has just begun for the championship. Burniche just trying to hold off the 34, but here comes 51. Looks low. On the bottom lane he goes. In fourth now is the 51 Nilsson Herrera, and now fifth is Nathan Ormond. Matt Gomes in third, right behind the 8. 8 still in contention. 8 running in third place. Ooh, getting a little tight here in the back. Real tight. But Yuzi Accel, though, he is dropping quickly. And all the other competitors are right now left in the dust. Very early on in the 4th lap of this race. And Andrews really dropped back real big time. That's Mitchell Anderson, not John Andrews leading. Oh, Anderson now drops. Anderson led, but now Gomes takes the lead. Burniche is on the outside. He's on the outside now. It goes to show how quickly things can turn around. He's still out in front of the championship 4. But if he doesn't go to the bottom, he could be losing more positions. And the caution's out. The yellow flag is now out for the first time in this race. And Accel might have gone into a caution. He might have gone to a crash. The 5 might have gone into a crash. Might have ended it. It might have damaged his hopes to win a championship. They'll race back to the stripe. Matt Gomes, your leader, under yellow. Yuzi Accel dropped way back, and I wonder if he got into a wreck that brought out the caution. And Rich Roy's in it too. Rich Roy got in it too. The 1 car, very slow. He nearly got lapped. And the 1 has struggled already. Oh boy. The 1 already struggled 6 laps in. He's going to the pits. Rich Roy. Wait a minute. He was ruled. Wait, they marked him second? Wait. Oh, did Rich Roy work his way to the front? I am not sure. I'll have to take a look at what brought the caution. Well, the good news is that Yuzi Accel did not get hit by the caution, but the bad news is Zachary Fitzwater got turned around. There you see the 4 car on the bottom lane. He gets spun by Casey Hoyt, his teammate, but Hoyt was hit from behind by Pichu, and chaos would occur with Fitzwater, Hoyt, and Lataro being involved. And yes, I did check back with Rich Roy, and he's actually now in second. I almost missed Rich Roy because leads were changing so quickly early on. But Rich Roy was second, racing back to the stripe. I nearly missed that. Yeah, so Rich Roy is actually the highest driver among the Championship 4 in the running right now. But good news for Accel, he did not get involved in that last wreck. And just to make sure that he is still in contention, I apologize, I'm just working out the controls here. But just to make sure, Accel looks like he might have been clean. The 5 car might have been clean and didn't get involved. He was 40th the last time he was scored. So he really struggled early on, but this could be a big break for the number 5 car with that caution, trying to make adjustments now so that he gets back to the front again. This battle's far from over. We just begun, so plenty of time for a lot of things to happen. Anyway, we're gonna be back for the restart. Alrighty, guys, back for the restart. Rich Roy, Matt Gomes on the front row. Will Roy hang on? The stage points are not going to matter. It's about being the highest finisher of the 4 drivers in the championship hunt. Green flag is back in the air. Oh, Roy's up in smoke! Roy's up in smoke on the outside! Roy just went up in smoke! He just held up the entire field ahead of him! Roy's up in smoke! The one car has blown up. The one car has blown up at the restart. And now his championship hopes are now dashed. They'll race back to the line. Rich Roy has blown up on the restart. His championship hopes are now dashed. Wow. 11 laps in, and already one of the 4 championship contenders is out of the race. That is heartbreaking for Rich Roy. We went through a lot this season, had a couple win or two, and worked his way up to the championship 4, and it all ends 11 laps in the championship race. We're not even going to have a cut here. We're going to just show you what happened with Rich Roy in the one car on the restart. Burniche took the lead under the yellow, but wow, this was huge. Wow, Rich Roy goes up in smoke on the restart. There you see the one car. He was battling with Matt Gomes, and then something goes off, and he goes up in smoke. The 8 car gets away, but he holds up the outside lane. Oh my gosh. Wonder if any of the championship... Oh no, Breen got held up. And Accel just made it through. Look at that. The 5 made it through. But the 54 had some trouble getting into the inside lane. There was a little bit of a mess here. Breton just stuck. Oh my goodness, you cannot make this up. The one up in smoke, and his championship hopes have been dashed. Right there. Wow. I did not see that coming. I really thought those 4 were going to be very competitive throughout the entire race, but I did not honestly expect one of the 4 to be out this early. Heartbreak for Rich Roy. His championship hopes have gone up in smoke. We'll be back for the restart. Alrighty guys, we just got word that Rich Roy had a valve issue, and that caused his car to go up in smoke and put him out of the race and the contention for the championship. So Rich Roy, the first driver out of this race and the first one of the 4 out of contention. But we are going back to Green Flag Racing here at Homestead, Miami. As Burniche is on the outside. But the question is, will he be able to go to the bottom and not lose a lot of spots on the restart? Because the 5 car was making a comeback of his own. And the 54, though, while he was slowed up by the last caution, he can still make something happen here today. Nearly 4 wide behind. Ooh, it's going to be really tight. 1 car's in the pits. Connor Breton's on the bottom. He might have a chance to pass the 8. Here he goes. He just passed the 8. He went around the 8 car. He is now on top. He is now on top of the championship 4. He is now moved up to being on top of the championship 4. And he is not done yet. Still very early, though. The 54 is trying to win another championship for his career. And how about Zachary Fitzwater Sr.? He got into a wreck earlier, and now he's in the top 5. That was the 14 of, I believe, Quentin Moore that had to come to the pits. Oh, I thought he was going to hit that 5 there for a sec. Oh, no. He's on the bottom of that 5. The 5 is in the middle. He's in 4 wide territory. Oh no. Well, almost. And a car spins behind. A car just spun. Huge wreck. Yuzi Accel just avoided that wreckage. And Burniche is in it. Burniche is in it. He got turned. The 8 car is in it. Oh, that's going to take a huge. That's going to be huge for his championship hopes. And it could now be a 2-car race for the title. We'll have to take a look at what happened. Let's take a look at what happened. Matt Gomes and Dylan Ebrahimian got turned around in front of the 8 car. 8 just had nowhere to go and he gets hit by Ebrahimian. And then the 400 and 15 were also collected. And so was the 51. And Burniche got turned getting hit by the 15. Oh man, this will take a really big dent on his hopes for the championship. And it could now be a 2-car battle for the title between Yuzi Accel and Connor Breton. But the 8 car just heartbreak for the 8 almost. But he can still try to run it and hope for a miracle at this point. Hoping that the damage isn't enough for him to be behind the pack, behind the 5 and the 54. But the 8 car involved in that wreck to bring out the caution, and we'll be back for the restart. Alrighty guys, we're back, and this would be stage 2 now, and I missed the end of stage 1. But it doesn't matter anyway, because it's all about the championship 4 and who's ever the highest finisher of the 4 drivers left in contention. So, yeah, I'm not even going to show you the stage 1 results. You might have seen them during the caution, but yeah, we're just going to go right into stage 2. Because really, the only race that it matters is among those in the championship 4. Anyway, green flag is back out. Connor Breton starts on the outside lane. We saw what happened with the 8 car after he started on the outside. So Breton's hoping that he doesn't have the same bad luck the 8 had during the last run under the green. Here comes Accel. Here he goes. He's in the middle, but the 54 is way on the outside. Might be enough for Accel, and he gets by the 54. And Accel is now ahead of the championship 4 contenders. Again, still 3 left. Isaiah Burniche took big damage from the last caution, so I'm not sure if he can still run. And he's again hoping for a miracle that the other 2 in front of him have issues like Rich Roy did early on in the race. 5 car in the middle lane. But the 5 car is going to play it safe here. He's not going to do anything wild. Just has to be ahead of the other 3 contenders to win the championship. Would this be a phenomenal rookie season for him if he can end it with a title? And this 5 team, the 5 Hendrick team, they know how to win championships. And the Hendrick team, they've won championships many times before. Various numbers, and it's been a while since a Hendrick car has won a title. Now the 5 team looks to change all that. He's on the outside. Oh boy, he's on the outside, man. You got to be careful. Can't get to the outside too long, because Connor Breton is right behind the pack. Oh wow, 43 nearly clips the 5. Oh my goodness. Why did James Richardson get really close to the 5 like that? I know it doesn't, no, he wants to win the race, but man, if he had wrecked out the 5, this could have completely turned this race upside down. Oh man, it was way too close, that 5. He's on the outside now. Oh boy, this could be trouble for the 5 team if they can't get to the bottom. Connor Breton's on the bottom lane. He's trying to come from behind. We know what he could do. He has done this before. He's won a championship. He's looking to win another title for the Joe Gibbs team. The 2 biggest teams in the series are battling for the championship. Comes 45, 19, they're going to get by. They're going to let him by. They're not going to bother with the 54. Because if they wreck into the 54, there would be a lot of trouble. Lots of trouble. Look how close the 54 and 5 are. 2 cars are in between. If Breton gets to the bottom and gets by those 2, he might be closer to getting to the 5. But Ebrahimian, though, is on the bottom. Oh no, he's backing off, I think. I think he might be backing off. He's letting Breen get by, and he's going to try to have the 54 go by the 5. Well, the 5 better get started here moving, because that 54 is just a position behind. Well, 2 positions behind the 5 car. And now he's on the outside. He's on the outside. That's not what he wants to do. The 7 car, though, big run on the bottom, and he gets by Breton. Well, 7, though, I'm not sure. I don't know if he was trying to help Breton or trying to help the 5, or he was just trying to help himself, but now Breton's on the outside. And unfortunately, looks like the damage might be too much for the 8 to overcome, but he's on the outside lane. He's not too far, actually, from Breton. He's on the outside lane. I thought the damage was too much for him to overcome. I don't think that's the case. I think Burniche can still do this. I think he can still try to get in front. He can still make it. Oh, 1 car in the wall. 23's in the wall, right behind. Oh. That could have ended in disaster there. That could have been another wreck. 14 car, by the way. Gonna make things tough for the leaders. Lap car. Gonna make it tough for our leader. But it's not. The battle isn't really focused on them in this race. We're still focusing on Yuzi Accel. Yuzi Accel goes on the outside now, and if he stays on the outside too long, he might get passed by Breton. I think Sam and Oscon might try to slow him down. Teammates here with Breton. And 5 car doesn't really have a lot of teammates other than the 24 Clark McKee. Oh, 5's in the wall. He's under the wall, and Breton gets by. Breton has gone by. Breton has gone by as the 5 got into the wall. Breton has gone by, and now he is the highest runner running in the championship 4. Oh, 71 had to back off. Oh, in the wall. 71 has a problem. Very slow is the 71. Oh, he's very slow on the apron. Oh, he got into the 16. Oh, no. He got into the 16. That'll be a caution. Got into the 16 as he was slow on the apron. Something goes wrong. And Sam and Oscon just took the lead right on time. 11 car just took the lead. Oh, wait a minute. He's not the leader? Wait. I'm sorry. He's not the leader. It was the 20. My bad. My mistake. Matt Hunter's the leader. Oh, Joe Gibbs could have a great day in their hands if Connor Breton can hold on to win the championship. And Matt Hunter wins this race. But they have a great day going right now. But it's not over yet. We're almost halfway. And we'll be back with continuation of stage number 2. Alright guys, there were some pit stops during the last caution period, and now the 41 and the number 2 are on the front row for the restart. And here we go, about to get back to the green, and at this point I'm just not going to keep track of stages for this race anymore. This might as well be the stage break caution. And now we're almost halfway, and we're back to the green flag, and we're gonna forget about the stages here and just go with the race as it is, because it's all about for the championship 4 anyway. So the stage is not really gonna matter. Oh, it's all getting packed up, all bunched up. Green's on the bottom. 54's on the bottom lane. He's in the middle of a pack there. Oh, 2's in the wall. Oh, now Accel's on the outside. Accel's on the outside now. 4 wide, almost. Accel's on the outside. He's going to have to move. He's going to have to make a move now. He's going to have to try to work something out. Oh, man. Almost 4 wide, but Connor Breton, he's on the outside. He's still the highest of the championship 4 contenders left. Still the highest of the 4, still in contention to win the title. Connor Breton's on the outside. He's getting past. He is getting past right now on the outside lane. Oh, nearly in the wall. Oh man, he better not get into a wreck. That would really ruin his chances to win the title. Look who's coming up to the front again. The 8 of Isaiah Burniche. Now they're making contact. 8 makes it through. Oh man. They nearly turned. But the 8 car stays on the bottom. Holy cow. That could have been good news for the 5 if those two had gone wrecked each other. Oh, I think Alcon was trying to keep the 8 away to help a teammate, but now he's going to try to force the 8 on the outside. But the 8 car trying to pull off an impressive comeback after being turned during several laps ago. Zeb Burniche in the middle lane, trying to get by Pichu, and he does, trying to work his way top 10. And what a comeback this would be. I thought he was done for. I thought when he got into the wreck several laps ago, I thought he was done for. But now he's coming back. He's now the highest of the Championship 4 competitors in this field, and the caution's out. Caution's out. Right when I think where stage 2 was gonna end. So we have a spin with Chris Leone and Ian Chavez. We'll have to take a look. Alright, this is what happened with Chavez and Leone. Looked like Leone was trying to force the 99 up into the wall, but he gets right into the Cardoza and both Chavez into the wall, and he spins himself out too. 17 was hit as well, and nobody else was hit, so this, again, nothing to do with the Championship 4, but wanted to show you why the yellow came out. And the 41 was hit there too. And so another caution came out. It would have been near the end of stage 2 anyway, but now we're halfway home in this race, and it's going to be much more intense from here on out. I can imagine, with these 3 competitors still battling for the championship. You don't want to miss the second half of this race. Alrighty guys, we're almost halfway home in this race, so an update on the Championship 4 competitors. Right now, Isaiah Burniche, he is running in 6th position. Connor Breton is running in 12th position. And the 5 car of Yuzi Accel is running in 23rd position. And the fourth one, Rich Roy, as mentioned earlier, he had to retire 11 laps in as a broken valve ended his championship hopes here today. So pace car about to come to pit road, about halfway home here in this championship race at Homestead. There's also a win to play. There's also a win to go for here today with those that are not in championship contention. Isaiah Burniche will be on the outside. I think Breton will be on the outside too, so this could help out Yuzi Accel if he's not starting the outside. And he isn't. He's on the bottom. Ooh. Accel's got a lot of position to make up. But it could be done. See how aggressive these restarts can be at this track, so it can be done. Green flag. Here we go. It's between Stewie Moore and JP Lataro. Right now, looks like Moore got the better jump. But now the 22 is going to try to take advantage on the bottom lane. That jump might not last long though. Here comes the 8 on the outside. He's stuck on the outside now. His teammate is right there in the middle. Oh, he's not. His teammate's not helping him out. Oh, one car is pitting. Luke, and I think that's Luke Walker pitting. Oh, and that might have helped out the 8. That allowed him to get a lot of room to go to the bottom. That helped out the 8, I think, somewhat. Oh, no, he's on the outside again. He's stuck. But it helped him briefly. Oh, they're getting loose. Oh, no, they're getting loose again. Now Burniche is on the outside. He's still having trouble getting out of it. Here comes Accel. He's in the wall. 8's in the wall, and Accel gets by. 5 car gets by. Burniche is now below, and 1 car slow. One car is slow, the 23. Alexander O is on the apron. Saw Luke Walker pit. Alexander O's on the apron. It looks like he might be able to make it and not cause a wreck. This race is just so tightly kept. Yeah, I can't even really describe it because this race is just has about everything, and we just passed halfway. My goodness, this race is not over. There's still one more half of racing to go. And now Accel is now out in front. Accel's in front of the pack. Oh no, his teammate's not helping Burniche. Burniche is not getting help from his teammate. But at least it keeps the 3 very close. Oh, now the 3 car is going to get by the 5. Maybe he is helping his teammate out. And now Breen's going to the bottom. And you see all these 3 competitors fighting all together for the first time today. And now the 5's in the wall. And he slows up the 8. But Breen gets by. Easily gets by those 2. He's out in front of the 3 competitors. And Burniche is on the outside. But it's not over yet. Connor Breton right now in front of the competitors. Breen's out in front trying to win another championship. And Accel, the rookie sensation, is trying to win a title in his very first year with Hendrick. Burniche, though, got knocked out, but he's going to try to pick himself up. Between Breton and Accel now, battling for who's going to win the championship. They're way in the back, way behind the leaders, but this is the battle everyone is watching right now between Breton, Accel, and Burniche. Connor Breton, though, and Accel right behind. Oh boy, this is going to get fun. Oh no, 24 getting tight. He's trying to maybe slow down the 54, trying to allow the 5 to gain ground. But Breton has done this before. He has won a championship. He knows what it takes. He knows what it takes to win a title. Looks to be among the all-time greats to win 2 or more championships in this series. Oh, 22 gonna force 54 on the outside, getting tight, and now Accel just got by him. Accel just got by him, and he's gonna go by the 22 as well. Accel just went by, and he is out in front of the championship 4 competitors. He's out in front. His teammate right by is ahead of him. I'm not sure if the teammate will allow him to get by. And get a little bit of a cushion towards the other drivers in this pack. Because we've seen wrecks in the back here today. And things could turn in an instant. Running 100 laps, by the way. That's, I believe, over 20. That's about 20 laps more than the usual distance for a 1.5 mile track. But you got to go big or go home here for these kind of races. So it's the first time, I think, that the series is having its finale at Homestead. And really nice that already it's really very competitive. Very, very competitive. And I'm sure they'll be back here next year for the championship. So right now, the lead is now the leader is LG Lataro, for those of you wondering. But we're focusing on the battle for the title between Yuzi Accel, Connor Breton, and Isaiah Burniche. And now Breton's going to have to try to work his way back up. And Isaiah Burniche way far behind, and he is I think he might have given all he's got. But you never know, though. You never know with the 8 car. He got lucky on the draft. But now as the draft went down, and because of the damage he had earlier, it just slowed him down. So, well, he's going to have to hope for a miracle now. Here we go. This is the battle they want to see between Breton and Accel for the championship. This is a battle everyone wants to see. The two of them close together, and guess what? Breen has a teammate in front of the 5 in Samet Özkan. I wonder if Özkan's going to help out Breton. I wonder if he's going to help out the 54, trying to get by the 5. Özkan is also a former champion too, I thought I might add. So the team has 2 former champions on their roster. Very loaded roster they have. But Özkan, although he hasn't won this season, I believe, Breton has had much more success this year. But both Özkan and Breton are champions. Matt Hunter has a win this season from Iowa. And the one other name and the 19 card, Giovanni Castillo, Giovanni Castillo made the playoffs, being the highest finisher to not make it from the in-season tournament and have not made the playoffs. And now Breen just went by the 5. Breen just went by the 5 car. He is now in front. You gotta give him a little nudge. You just might have given him a little nudge there to get to the front. And Breen's trying to pull away. 5 cars on the outside. 5 cars stuck on the outside. He's got a teammate behind him, though. He's got a teammate now. So I wonder, will the 5 and 9 work together? Will they be able to work together to get that 5? And now the 24. So he's got 2 teammates near him, right next to each other. But will they be able to help out that 5, get by the 54? Connor Breton, what a job he's doing right now. He's doing well so far. Trying to stay out in front. Özkan's going to try to get him by, and it looks like Özkan's going to let the 54 by. Samet Özkan may have helped the 54 win this championship if Breen can hang on. But Accel's on the bottom now. So don't count out that 5 just yet. Here he is, the 5 car. Don't count him out. He can still try to make a move into the front. And Burniche has really dropped back, and it doesn't look like Burniche will be the champion this season. Got involved in that early wreck that might have cost him his championship. But now the 5 and 54 both battling it out to see who will be your champion. One of the most dramatic season finales we've had so far in this series already. It's not over yet. 5 just went by the 10. It might try to get by the 11 car, and that could help out the 5. But he's got to get past the 45, as he would have to get by the 45 too before he would reach Breton. Got by the 11 car, so now Breton is on his own. But he's going to try to pass the 42. He's got to get by the 42 to have any try to continue to pull away from the 5. If he gets on the outside, he might be in trouble. That 45 though looks low, but will he let Breton get the bottom? Oh no, I don't know if he's going to be able to do it. It's right on the bumper of the 54. And while Durrani, he will not be he's no longer going to be defending champion after today. At least he's just trying to finish this race and, trying to get by who would be the future champion of this series. And he just went by Breton. And now the door's open. And now we have a race again between Connor Breton and Yuzi Accel. We have ourselves a race. Plenty of time for these two to fight it out. Breton versus Accel. Who will be the champion? 45 just went by 42, and now the 11 is on the bottom. Gonna get by us. Gonna get by the 5. That'll help out the 54. So 11 helps out the 54 again. And that 11 car might help out the 54 to try to win this championship. Now the 20 is going to get by the 5. Look at that. Now he has got 2 teammates helping him out. How about that? Hunter is helping him out. And so is the 11. 30 laps to go at Homestead, though. There's still plenty of time for drama. And there can still be some twists and turns back and forth. Accel's in the middle. Accel's got his teammate in the 24 car, but will he be able to help him as much as the other 2 teammates did for Connor Breton? There's Breton, and look at that. The 20 just went by the 54. I'm not sure why. Oh, now 24 is going to get by the 5. What is he doing? 1 car's in the wall. Somebody spun. Pichu is spun. Pichu is spun out. Pichu is spun, and that'll bring the caution out. And Burniche made it through, and this could help out Burniche too. Was way in the back, but another restart might give him another chance to catch the 5 and 54. 30 to go. Pichu gets turned by Dylan Ebrahimian. That'll bring out the caution, and it's going to bunch up. It's going to set up another restart. Oh boy, this could be a big restart for these drivers fighting for the championship. You do not want to miss this. Alrighty guys, the lights have gone down here at Homestead, Miami. We will have 25 laps to go at the restart. And just to show you the lead, James, it looks like it's the 6 Michelle Anderson out in front ahead of James Richardson. And I think that was Richardson's ride from last season that Anderson's in right now. And the battle with Cullen Francis, Matt Gomes up in the front. But we're focusing on the battle between Breton, Burniche, and Accel. Look at this, and look at this. Breton is going to be in the same row as Accel, and Burniche is going to be on the outside. So this could help out Breton. This could be the one that decides it all. This could be the restart that decides it all right here, right now. Here we go. Connor Breton on the bottom, Accel on the high side. So is Burniche as the green waves here at Homestead. 25 to go for the championship. So far so good. Accel's on the outside. Can't do really anything about it. Here comes Breton. Breton in the middle of the pack. Look at the position. Look at that. Accel's dropped way back. I think Breton can breathe easily for now. He's stuck in the middle, though. He's in the middle line. Not on the outside. He's in the middle, though. 34, by the way, was the leader last time they passed by. I think Breton's now going to go for a top 10 finish. This is well, Breton's hoping that the driver stay away from the 54 and not put him into a wreck. Always on the outside, and that's trouble. That could be trouble for Breton on the outside lane. That could be trouble for the 54. Burniche is fast approaching. There's Accel, by the way, in case you guys were wondering. Breton's on the outside. I think Burniche might have passed him now. He did. Burniche just got by Breton, and now he's in the driver's seat. Almost 20 laps to go. Trying to hold on for an improbable comeback. Trying to pull off something very improbable, going from a spin to win to a win in the championship race. He's in the top 5. He just moved up top 5 now. But this battle's not over. He's gonna get by the 6 for 4th place. Oh no, the 17 for 4th place again. Man, mix-ups, man. Anyway, Burniche is 4th. He's going for 3rd. He just took 3rd. Again, the bonus points are not going to decide who wins the championship. It's where they finish that's going to decide who wins the championship. So even if Burniche leads a couple laps here in this race, he still has to finish ahead of the 54 and the 5 here tonight. But Burniche has come to life 20 laps to go. He is the leader. First driver, I think, to lead a race from the Championship 4 that's still in contention for the championship since Rich Roy early in the race. And we know what happened to Rich Roy later on. Burniche is trying to pull away. He's just trying to hang on. But there's still 20 laps to go. Anything can still happen. And 24 is going for second place. If he gets by the 8, he might try to help out his teammate, try to gain ground on the 8 car. 19 laps remain. 24 and the caution's out. Caution. A car spun. And it looks like the Championship 4 stayed away, but this caution here is going to set up another restart. So we're going to have to take a look at what brought out this yellow. Alright, so this is what brought the yellow flag as JP Lotaro was hit from behind by the 7 of Cullen Francis. And the 22 goes around and hits the 45. But Beretta was also hit too, and that's how Marvila got involved as well. He got turned as well after getting hit by the 45. So that's how he got turned, and Marvila, though, also involved, and he got into the grass. So the caution's out and just a handful of laps to go in this championship race. Boy, it's going to be a lot of fun. Alrighty guys, when we get back to green flag racing, there will be 14 laps to go, and there is still a possibility for overtime. Burniche is on the outside right now. He was 6th, by the way. I think they took pit stops during this break. They wanted to make sure that they make it on fuel and they get enough fuel in case of overtime happens. And Breton on the outside, and Accel's on the bottom. So this could help out Accel, though. This could be big for Accel if he gets a good jump. And Burniche stays on the outside, so does Breton. So this race isn't over, as we're going back to green flag racing. Good start by the 24. The outside prevailed, as the 24 has a lead, but not for long. Skylar Taylor looking to go with another victory. He won at Martinsville this season. Now here comes Allison Rain. Oh no, 8's nearly in the wall. Oh, the 5 gets below the apron. Nearly got below the apron there. One car was really below the apron. But here comes Accel. He is coming. The 5 car is coming. Here he comes. I think he got by the 8 already. He sure did. 5 is in front. 13 laps to go. Going for the lead. And Rain's going to give him the bottom. The 48 gives the 5 the bottom. This could be perfect for the 5. This could be the one that gets him the championship. Accel leading the race. This could be the move that gives him the title with 12 to go. Here comes Breton, and Burniche is on the outside again. Breton's in the middle line. Only 12 laps remain, and Breton's got to have something up his sleeve in order to get by and become a champion. Burniche is on the outside. A nightmare scenario for the 8. And he can now, looks like his chances are dimming to be finally winning that championship. His hopes are dashing away. Now the 5's on the outside. The 5 is on the outside now. The 5 goes to the outside. 66 is a lapped car. And that will probably give the lead now to Daniel Voiles. Pichu's in the top 5 again. Oh my goodness. I mean, he won at Phoenix last week. He might go for another win. Here comes Leia. Leia Walker, that's Leia in the 00. 9 laps to go. 9 laps to decide a champion. Here comes Breton in the middle. Here comes, and Accel's on the outside. Oh, Breton getting bumped now, but I think the 20 might try to help out the 54. And Clint Buchanan, though, in the middle, he gets right at Breton and gets by the 54, and that gives room for the 5. That's going to give room for the 5. 9 more laps to go. Now there's 9 more laps to go. The other one was 10 laps to go. Both are on the outside. But is Burniche going to be able to take advantage? Is the 8 car going to be able to take advantage? He's way behind. He is way behind now. He's got to get to the bottom. He's got to make something happen in these final 9 laps. Got to make something happen. Here he goes. Here he goes. He's got to make something happen in these final 8, 9 laps. Battle leading between Voiles and Nick Salmon. Breen's on the outside. He is way outside now. Yuzi Accel as well. Burniche gonna have to pull off a miracle now. But Breen, though, on the outside lane, so is Accel. But Accel's still the highest of the championship contenders. 7 laps remain. 7 more laps for the 5 of Yuzi Accel, trying to hang on for dear life, trying to win a championship. Oh, he's stuck on the outside. He can't get out. He cannot get out of that outside lane. And the 45 is holding him up. Oh, I wonder if the 45 is trying to slow down for Connor Breton. Breen's on the outside. They're crashing behind. They're in the wall. Here comes Burniche. With 6 laps to go, the 8 car goes by. The 8 car is out front again. He's been knocked down many times, but will he get back up to win a championship? No caution, we stay green. And I think the 8 was very lucky that they did not pull a yellow. But if a caution comes out, we will have overtime. There's still the possibility of this race ending in overtime. This season has gone so wacky. It'd be very fitting if we went to overtime in this championship race. Accel's not done. He's on the bottom. He can still catch the 8. Breen is on the bottom too. They're trying to catch Burniche. 4 laps to decide the champion. He's stuck outside. Accel just moved outside. He was bumped out. 24 will try to help out the 5. 4 to go. Burniche still hanging on for dear life. And we thought he was knocked down when he was turned around earlier in the race. But he worked his way back up and is trying to cap off an impressive, unbelievable comeback to try to win the championship. And now, nearly 3 wide in front. 3 laps to go, and Breen's on the bottom. Still time for him to make something happen. Breen and Accel, his championship hopes are fading away. All these 3 drivers have had to go in the top and have seen their speed go. They've all had to battle. They've all had to overcome a lot. Oh, is the 8 going to be on the bottom? He is. He's going to stay on the bottom, but he's got more. Can he still get there? Can Connor Breton make it past the 8? 2 laps to go. 2 more laps. That's all the 8 needs. 2 more laps. Here comes Breton. He's still got another chance for championship. 5 car fading away. Here comes the 54. This could be for the title. Here he comes. White flag in the air with 1 more lap to go. Here comes Breton. This could be the move to win him another championship. Last lap. 54 trying to get by the 8. He does. He's going to get by. That might be the one to win him the championship. Connor Breton might be a 2-time champion. Will he do it? 1 more turn. Just 1 more turn to get by for Breton. He's going to pull away. Connor Breton is going to be a 2-time champion in the PLABT series. And he is a legend again. Connor Breton is a 2-time champion. And Nilson Herrera in the 51 would take home a win here at Homestead, Miami. He wins. Nilson Herrera is a winner in the PLABT series now. Well, we just got some shocking news. The officials have determined that the Joe Gibbs team had manipulated the results from the other championship contenders so that the 54 would be on top of the competition among those championship drivers. And so with that being said, they have decided to give the 54 a safety violation so that he would not be credited with being the highest finisher of the championship for contenders, and that means he will be credited with a 40th place finish. He was 14th in the race. He's now credited with 40th. And now that gives the championship to Isaiah Burniche in the 8 car. This is unprecedented. This has never happened before, ever, in any of the seasons that they have done in this series. But they determined that there was enough evidence that manipulation was done by the Joe Gibbs team to have the 54 on top of the championship contenders. And while Breen is the one that's serving the penalty, it really is the fault of his other teammates that tried to slow down the other competitors in order to get Breton the championship. I know it didn't come down that way in the final couple laps, but early on it kind of looked like that the team slowed down the other competitors and was preventing them from making big moves to get ahead of Connor Breton, and was trying to get Breton to the top, to in front of them. And it didn't seem fair, and the officials didn't think it was fair, so they adjusted the outcome so that there would be no manipulation again happening in this in the championship race. It's just so unprecedented, and it's unfortunate that a decision had to be made like that. But they wanted to keep things as fair as possible, and so Breton has been DQ'd, and Burniche is credited with the championship win. Now that Breton's credited with a 40th place finish. So in this order now, Burniche, the 8 car, he ended up 18th in the race. And Yuzi Accel will be the runner-up of the title now. He was 26th in the race. Rich Roy was the first retired. He will be up to 39th. And now Breton is credited with a 40th place finish because of the manipulation penalty. And he will be 4th among those in the championship 4. Thank you for watching this entire season all throughout. Thank you for following this series. We've done this for more than 12, 13 years. And it's just been amazing. I mean, right? It's just every year it's just always surprises. I'm just speaking out of my head right now. But anyway, thanks so much for everyone that has followed this series over many years. I mean, I never thought I never imagined this series could do like almost 50 seasons offline of Entertown 3. And it started really very early on when the Entertown 3 community was probably at its peak, with many members doing many series all across YouTube and having different leagues and compete offline. And it was fun to do. I mean, it was a fun time. There were some ups and downs, but it was a fun time mostly early with the Entertown 3 community. And as the years go on, though, many changes have happened since then, and a lot of communities shut down, unfortunately. But there are still some out there that run Entertown 3, even with the newer games coming out from NASCAR and whatnot. And yeah, NASCAR 25 is coming out in just a few weeks from now. But that's being made by iRacing, believe it or not. NASCAR 25, that's being made by iRacing. But we're not going to be able, it's not going to have like the same controls and feel as Entertown 3 or whatnot. So I guess we'll keep doing this until we find a new game that is truly a successor to Entertown 3, so to speak. But I love doing this, and I've done this for like more than 12 years now. And it's just been amazing. Every season is filled with surprises. It's filled with unexpected twists and turns. And it always keeps things fresh. And I thought about ending this series like last year, but with new innovations brought onto this game, like with better cautions and new EXCs that allow for overtime and more realistic racing and whatnot. Now I decided to continue this series for as long as possible, and hoping to get to at least 50 seasons of this series and maybe go beyond that. So it's just been a fun ride so far, and I look forward to doing next season. And it's just been a joy to do these seasons every so often. But I will not be doing another season of the PLABT series this year, but I'll be back early next year, and this time we're going to be running with a 2025 car set. We're going to be finally, once almost all of it is complete. 2024 still had some few missing schemes, but yeah, it was enough for us to deter from using the 2024 car set for this season. But next season we're going to move on to 2025 with the new numbers, new changes, new teams and whatnot. So I can't wait for the next season, but we're going to have to hold off on that till next year. Once and to that 2025 set is almost fully complete, so to speak. But it has been a pleasure doing this entire season throughout the year. It's always been a joy to do these races, seeing some really big names evolve over the years, and competing, getting some wins along the way, keeping things really fun and making things making interesting. Well, I really couldn't find the words for it, but anyway, thank you all for watching this series, for following this series over many, many years. I enjoy doing them, like I said. I'm looking forward to what the future is in store for the PLABT series. And I will continue doing the Mock Cup series for the rest of the season. And after that, once we get like the final rosters and whatnot, complete rosters for the National and Truck Series, we will get to start to do the mock series for those leagues, and hoping that. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna set up the videos like for those two series, but I'm still thinking about it. Before we start off. They'll probably start after I finish off the Mock Cup series, but yeah, I'm planning on doing the 2025 mock seasons for the National and the Truck mods coming up. So that's what I'll do for the rest of the year for this channel, and of course we'll do NASCAR 25 videos, and you're gonna see like a ton, like hundreds and hundreds of videos from it. And it's been a while since I did binge play the games and all the schemes and all the drivers. It's been a long while, so I'm almost ready to get back to it with NASCAR 25. And now there's going to be ARCA, and Trucks and Xfinity are going to be back. We haven't had that since NASCAR Heat 5, and I don't think we've ever had ARCA before. I think ARCA has been only in a NASCAR. It's been only in a video game like once or twice on a console or PC, like other than in our Town 3, but. Yeah, it'll be interesting to run with ARCA. That'll be fun. But hope you guys enjoyed this season. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. I appreciate every one of you. I look forward to seeing who's going to be in next season. And, well, anyway, if anyone asks for signups, so that's going to be a long ways out. So signups aren't going to be up for a while next season. I do have some names already reserving rides, but You'll see who got ride next season when the signups are posted. But that's not going to be for a while. That's not going to be for a long time. So I'm going to be taking a break from PLABT series for the rest of the year. Going to focus on doing, of course, the Mock Cup series, Mock National series, and Mock Truck series, and doing our NASCAR 25 videos. That's what I'm planning to do for the rest of the year for this channel. But anyway, again, it's been a fun ride here this season, and we are looking forward to next season. So until next time, this is Pichu London, and I'll see you guys later. And well, we'll see you when NASCAR 25 comes out. Anyway, until next time, everyone. Take care.